Right here is a jar of peanut butter and a bag of Reese's. What is up, you guys? Magic Mikey here, and I know what you see in the background may be scary because it's a whiteboard and it's a classroom and but I am starting to be a teacher, so this is gonna be a teaching video really quick, but to make it more enjoyable, right here is a jar of peanut butter and a bag of Reese's. I'm just gonna have these here and they will be in the view to make you feel calmer and safer. And for my personal enjoyment, I like peanut butters. A lot of you have been sending me messages asking me, Mikey, how do you do this? Or how should I go about this? Or do you recommend cheat days, yada yada, cheat meals, etc. All the cheats giving, yada. Okay, here's how it works. Very simply, I'm gonna try and make this very short and explain the basics easily. Let's start with a 2,000 calorie diet class. Let's jump right into this. We don't have time. We don't have time. Don't worry, the peanut butter will never leave the field of view, okay? The Reese's may. Here we go. For example, I'm not gonna use mine. I'm gonna use a 2,000 calorie diet. So this is a 2,000 calorie diet right here. This is 2,000. These are the calorie amounts. As you can see, going all the way up to 6,000. And these on the bottom are the days of the week, starting from Monday to Sunday. Because that's how it works. It goes Monday to Sunday. Okay, if you see anything else, Wednesday to Tuesday, it's wrong. Anyways, moving on. Now we're gonna do the basic one. Oh, I have to eat 2,000 calories a day to maintain my weight or else I get fat. Okay, cool. All right, buddy, you do you. 2,000 calories, I'll put a thing, a little marker. Is that 2,000? All right. This guy, this person, oh, that's my water. My water is gone. So, peanut butter is still here. We're good. Now listen, so this is Joe. Joe is eating 2,000 calories every day. He is eating what is recommended to maintain his weight, and he's very vigilant about it. And he is eating 2,000 calories per day. Basically, this setup would make a lot of people crazy and give up tracking their diet whatsoever. They'd say, you know what, this is dumb, I need this. I need to have this, a meal from this restaurant, Outback Steakhouse, endless, you know, the blooming onion. Have you seen the blooming onion? Anyways, everybody has that thing they need. And everybody's gonna have a day where they're not feeling it, okay? Or they did a lot and they need more food. When you train hard and it was really harder than most and so you need more food, whatever. Let's say, we're gonna do math really quick. I'm gonna bring out our Reese's cup to make it easier as we do math, okay? It's right there. It is right there. There you go. We're safe, we're safe. I know, it's not an eating video, but this is important because I am answering important questions. So, what is 2 times 7? Class? Correct. It is 14. 14. Add 3 zeros. 14,000. 14,000 is our number. Here's what I'm trying to emphasize to you. For me, I eat about 34 is my average. 34,000 calories per day. And my number right here, 34, I'm gonna need a calculator really quick. I messed that one up. 23,800. I am 23,000, was it 800? So that's Mikey, Magic, John. So, Magic is up here. My family's about to get home, so it may get a little loud, but I'll explain what's going on. It's not eating, I swear. Anyways, 14,000 calories is pretty much what John should know he needs in a week. Because it is up to John as to how he wants to spend that amount of calories throughout the week. John can do multiple days where he goes over the 2,000 number and a couple days where he is under the 2,000 cover to What John should know is he has 14,000 calories to maintain his weight throughout the week. But this style isn't set in stone. It is up to John how he wants to do this. For example, this is super low, by the way. John ate 1,000 calories on Tuesday and Monday. He did this because he started eating later in the day. Intermittent fasting is great. And then he basically, you know, he had work, he had different stuff going on. So he pretty much did 1,000 calories on the day for 2 days. Wednesday rolls around, he eats 2,000. Back to like his maintenance, you know, a little bit above. Here we go. Let's have some, let's go out for Thursday night, some tacos, maybe a margarita, yada yada, etc, etc. From these 2 days, now depending on how hectic it gets, he goes up here, back to 2,000. He was a good boy, but he had a few margaritas and he spent 500 calories. Okay, he went up to 2,500 calories on that day. Okay, John. Well, what happens is, that was this day right here. This missing calorie number accounted for that. Now, on Friday, you know, he had a lot. He feels like he ate a lot of food. So on Friday, he really, for some reason, he goes hard and he's back down there. So now we're back to like the beginning scenario. John now has another 1,000 calories to work with. He has 1,000 calories. Saturday, you know, he was feeling okay, and he just ate 2,000 because he was like hungry, but whatever. We get to Sunday. John has 1,000 calories to spend. So 1,000 more calories than he usually has on a regular day on his Sunday. Now, if we go through this chart, and we look at how our math went, this is all gonna add up to 1,400 calories. 1,400 calories, John, when this week ends, he maintained his weight. That's what you should know. Over here, Magic Mikey, I work out, I lift 7 days a week. Usually on days I think I'm gonna take a rest day, I just lift later in the day, I feel better. And I also get about 10,000 steps a day. I'm 25 years old, I'm 6 foot tall. So my energy needs are much higher than his, a lot higher than a lot of people, which gives me more fun, we'll call calories fun, because these are fun, to play with. 23,800 calories. So imagine this scenario like John, but doing it with this number. That's pretty much how all of this works. Like John, lately, I have learned, for me, cheat days are, you know, they're great once in a while. Here's the thing, if you save all of your calories, like if you eat like that, eat like Monday, Tuesday, and Friday, for multiple days of the week, you get extremely hungry because you're not eating enough, and you have massive cravings. Basically, on Saturday, or the day, if you're doing a cheat day one day, and you eat over, I wanna say 8,000 calories, or we'll say over your double amount of calorie intake. A lot of people ask, oh, do you have a ton of energy after these? Well, I have learned that. Basically, the more you prepared for something, the harder it is to get over. Lately, I've been doing more days of this, maybe like 3 days, and then something bigger, or I'll do 2 days and then something big. Why does that help me? Because if I'm not going over too much and the next day I don't feel like death or I'm not bloated, that's awesome, because I could wake up and I could stay to my usual routine. I don't lose time, I don't feel like crap, I have a good amount of energy, the energy that you would think you get from 10,000 calories, and it's not so much. That depends though by person and their weight, etc. So 10,000 calories isn't like a magic number. It's just for most people, it's a lot. Why is this so? Basically, you have to realize that foods sound really good, especially fast foods or candy, etc. They sound really awesome and you could eat endless quantity. For example, like KFC, like fried chicken, pizza. Pizza is awesome. Here's the thing though, what you tend to forget, especially if you're watching stuff and you're not actually going through either if you've made it or if you've eaten a lot of it, these foods are very high in sodium and at one point weight. Your body's gonna be having to go through a lot of dense food through digestion, and it's gonna be dealing with fluctuations in water. What that means is your sodium, potassium, this level gets a little miscued, and basically the more it goes up, the more it's different because you're not eating too many micronutrient dense foods on cheat days, so your potassium is usually way down here and your sodium's way up here, and they should always tend to kind of be together. Basically, that happens and the next day you feel not the best. I'll put it like that. And a lot of other guys my age, women too, there are a lot of people who are tough and they will get in there and they'll do their thing and they're not gonna be feeling optimally is what I'm trying to get at. So key things is sodium, you're gonna retain water. The more you go over, even if you've prepared for it, you're gonna feel it the next day. So just remember that when you're watching these. But as for me, I'm a person who goes through this all pretty well. That's why I continue to do it. My blood pressure goes back to normal, basically health markers, stuff like that. But for me, what I have learned is that for training, for getting stronger, for stuff like that, I would recommend more a few days going over and not having to diet down so many days because my workouts won't suffer that many days. Or I won't be hungry or irritated that many days for one friggin' day, okay? Are we getting it? Just remember, cheat meal doesn't have to be like what you like, only a pizza or maybe a Coke and like some fries or whatever. It can be a lot of food. It can be a lot of food. But the point is doing it in a window versus an entire day of non-stop eating. I've noticed more of a benefit. And that's what I'm gonna leave you here with. That's what I've seen. So for calorie challenges, for things that go way over something like 10,000, most of them have accounted for the calories. It's not as pretty the next day or so, and I think a lot of people would vouch for more of a couple days of the week. You have your fun versus just one big, huge thing. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap it up here. I can do more of these if you like it. Again, I am starting to be a teacher, so it helps me. I can work on areas of weakness from your feedback. And again, Jesus. Again, the Reese's and the Skippy peanut butter are still in the video. We're safe, I'm feeling comfortable. I am feeling comfortable by just having these here. Had there just been that whiteboard, I want to thank you so much for watching this. I hope you learned that throughout the week, being more flexible with your calories is really important, and it's a great skill to know. In the next video, I can go into more micronutrients and why getting certain things in are important, and not just eating just for calories. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Have a great weekend. Have a great week. Peace, love, good vibes. Hair, no stash. Bye guys. See ya.